Follow at Butwood and you'll be alright. All right, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? This is take 3. I wasn't sure if I was going to tell you that, but this is take 3. All right, so we're going to talk today real quick in regards about using Discord, some settings that you can change on your Metamask to keep you a little bit safe, and really mostly just how to navigate and make Discord a little bit easier on you, because I know when you're first coming into the space, trying to do some of your own research can be difficult, and Discord is a great tool if it's used properly. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So go ahead and check out the Twitter thread I got here. Make sure you give OK Hotshot a follow. I'll have a link to his Twitter here in the description below. But he's been an absolute gem for the space. Does a lot of detective work, tracking down different scams and different situations that have happened on blockchain, and comes and relays it all to us in the layman's terms. So we got his Discord pulled up in the back. Let you know it's not financial advice. And then we also going to go through a few of his tweets here, change a few settings on our MetaMask before we jump back into the Discord. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so there are a lot of scams and hacks going on in the NFT space, and there still are. In order to protect ourselves better, I'm sharing my must-do security tips to improve the safety of your crypto and precious JPEGs. Share to help educate others, or take it a step further and make a video about it. So we're going to read on here, and I'm going to skip a few of the tweets, but like I said, you'll be able to find this exact thread in the description below, and I will go to more of the actionable items that I can show here. So first things first, though, I did want to mention this third tweet here. Never give your seed phrase to anyone for any reason. That's it. That's all. You just don't do it. Never enter your phrase into a site. So if you go to log into a site and for some reason it's asking you specifically for your seed phrase, that's a big red flag. Never trust someone asking you to authenticate your wallet. Simple enough. Just don't trust that. And then never will customer support ask you for your seed phrase. Legit support will never ask for it, right? So legitimate customer support will never ask for your seed phrase. It's very, very common to have that awareness. So make sure you are aware that no one will ever ask for your seed phrase. And you should only give it out to any loved or trust ones in your family in case something happens. Alrighty, so you guys can read through here again, but he speaks about in regards to dApps, decentralized apps staying connected to your wallet. So we're going to scroll through here and show you how to disconnect dApps that you've previously interacted with on your MetaMask. Before we do that, we're going to touch base in regards to creating a new wallet address. So if you want to create a new wallet address through your MetaMask, right? You have to have MetaMask downloaded on the Chrome extension. You click on your extension and you're going to click on the circle on the top right-hand side, scroll down to where it says create account. If you create account, what this does is it will give you another account, obviously on your MetaMask, which has a new wallet address. So it'll be a different address from any other accounts that you have on that MetaMask wallet. With that being said, it will still be under the same seed phrase. So you can have, 45 different accounts all under one seed phrase. Opposite of that is what you would want to do is create a brand new seed phrase. So you can open up a different browser like Brave browser or Firefox or whatever you plan on using. You can download MetaMask on that browser, and then you'll get a new seed phrase and you can create another 45 accounts on that MetaMask. The key here is to understand that under using what I'm about to show you right now, which is again, clicking on MetaMask, clicking on the top right-hand side circle, and then creating an account, that will give you another account under the same seed phrase. It'll just have a new wallet address. If you want to create a brand new separate account with a independent separate seed phrase, then we would want to use another browser. It's probably the easiest way. Use another browser, download MetaMask there, and now you have two separate crypto seed phrases. So you can use those wallets independently, or you can send funds back and forth, whatever you want to do with them. And then obviously if you want to add extra accounts to get different addresses under that same seed phrase, you're going to click on your MetaMask, click on the circle on the top right-hand side, scroll down to create account. All right, so that should be pretty simple. Next thing we're going to touch on is here where Hotshot points out connecting to decentralized apps and not disconnecting. So anytime after you interact with a dApp, a decentralized app, you want to make sure that you disconnect your wallet from that dApp. And again, it's just best practices. So what you would do is you click on your MetaMask here on the top. You go ahead and click on these 3 dots. You scroll down to connected sites, and then you would just hit this delete here. So I've already disconnected from most of them. The only one I have left is Uniswap. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit that delete sign. So I'll show you one more time how to get there. You click on the MetaMask on the top right. You click on the 3 dots, the 3 vertical dots, scroll and see connected sites, and then the delete. And now your MetaMask wallet is not actively connected to any dApps, any decentralized apps. Alrighty, so scrolling through, and you can do that same thing on the mobile version by navigating to your settings on MetaMask Mobile, click into security and privacy, scroll down to the privacy section and click clear privacy data. So that's how you would do it on the mobile site. Alrighty, and we did talk already about adding in Firefox, or I'm sorry, adding MetaMask to another browser. Here are some must-do security tips setting up your MetaMask. So I already have most of these turned on, so mine will already be set, but I'll show you how to navigate to those. So the first thing here is we're going to show incoming transactions and turn on use phishing detection. So we're going to click on the top right-hand side, open up our MetaMask. We're going to click on that circle on the top right, open up settings, which is all at the bottom. And then for this one, it's security and privacy, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4th tab down, security and privacy. And then you would just again turn on show incoming transactions, turn on use phishing detection. Easy enough. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do the same thing, but we're going to navigate to turn on our auto lock timer. So for this one, you're going to open up your MetaMask, click on that circle on the top right, scroll down to settings, and then you're going to go down to advanced, which is the 2nd tab. Scroll until you see the auto lock timer. And then you can set that for, however many minutes you would like. I think mine's currently set to 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes of not interacting with my wallet, it'll lock and I'll have to put the password back in. Easy enough there. One of the last ones for the wallet is going to be turning on your alerts. So again, click on the MetaMask extension, click on the circle on the top right-hand side, go down to settings. You're going to go all the way down to the alerts tab. And then browsing a website with an unconnected account selected, you make sure that's on. And when a website tries to use the removed window.web3 API, you make sure that's on. So again, by doing that, you just click on the circle on the top right-hand side, scrolling down to settings, going all the way down, and this one is under alerts, and then you turn both of those on. So again, make sure you give OK Hotshot a follow. He does take a lot of time out of his days to make these different threads for security and safety. And they are very, very helpful. So just wanted to shout him out and go into his Discord, which I'm going to show now. So these are some Discord security settings that you can show. So let me go ahead and now take this off here. And now we're just showing his Discord. So first, just like an overlay of what a Discord looks like, which I know some of you guys are like, obviously, like we know this, but again, it is just best practices to help everyone. So on the far left-hand side, you'll have your different icons for different Discords that you've joined, and they'll be listed right here on the left. So you can switch between different Discords. Shout out to Mr. Juju, the 40 Thieves Discord. My Discord here, we got But Would Ya, and then we'll go back to Hotshot. So that's on the far left. And then reading from the left-hand side, we have Hotshot HQ. You can see here that the server is boosted. So you can boost servers, which helps out with how much data the server can hold, how large messages you can send, how well the video is during video chats and audio. And then we have the total number of members, 885, the welcome chat, the rules chat, and then everything is just broken down in neat order on the left-hand side to help guide you to what you want, right? If you want to know about announcements that are coming out from Hotshot, you click on the announcements tab. If you want to go to his analysis threads and see the different analysis that he's done on different blockchain situations, you come to the analysis thread. If you just want to hop in the general chat and chat with a few people and ask different questions, obviously you would hop in the general chat thread. So pretty easy right there. Now let's go ahead and hop into your settings. So on your settings, on the bottom left-hand side of Discord, you'll see your Discord name. You'll have a microphone, headphones, and then a settings wheel. So go ahead and click on your user settings wheel. And I'm currently streaming, so some of my things are blocked here that you won't be able to see, but the important parts I want to show you are fine. So first things first, you want to hop into your privacy and safety tab. Once you're in the privacy and safety tab, make sure you turn off, at least for me, allow direct message from server members. I don't allow anyone to send me a message unless we are already friends. So I keep that turned off. The reason being is because I would say a very high, 60, 75, 80% of Discord scams happen through DMs. People think an opportunity is too good to be true. They see it, the Discord DM come in, they click a link, and now just clicking that one link could have like a keylogger on it. And with that keylogger, they're able to access, any keystrokes that you put into your computer, right? So you have to stay very vigilant. You don't want to just click on random links in Discord. So turning off your direct message to me is like 100% should be done. Also, I change who can add me as a friend. So I turn off to everyone. Only friends of friends or other people that share server members can request to add me as a friend. Those are probably the two biggest settings that for privacy and safety, although I do also turn off all my data. So how we use your data, I do turn off all of those, but obviously that's optional. Next, going from there, I don't think there's anything super, super important. Discord Nitro does help you, again, like we were saying, with the file sizes that you can upload, your upload speeds, your download speeds when you're doing video, how clear your video is coming through, things like that. So it can upgrade some of your servers as well, which is helpful, but it's not necessary and it costs money. So, maybe not. We can go down to appearance. Obviously, you guys know how to change the appearance of your Discord layout. The biggest thing I would say for here is you want to change your voice and video. Just make sure you can come in here to voice and video, input device. I use my microphone, output device, my laptop speakers. Your video settings, if you want to change any of those, keep an eye on that. Text and images, sometimes certain Discords do some weird things and post weird things, so you can change your different settings there. Notifications, the biggest one for me, I turn off my desktop notifications or else they'd be going off nonstop all day long. And I also turn off the sound notification for messages. You get a lot of messages in Discord, so it's annoying just to hear that nonstop. So I have mine turned off. What else? Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. If you want to go into any advanced settings here, then help yourself. But those are the big ones that I highly suggest. Again, the biggest ones being turning off allow direct message from server members and who can add me as a friend. Those are the two biggest ones I make sure to keep off. So that's good to go there. Just close out of this. Now let's kind of just read through this Discord again. Let's go to mine. So we hop into my Discord here. And then you can just see it's the Butwoodja Discord. You can see it has 4 out of the 7 total possible boosts. If I have an event going on, it would be listed under the events. The stage is when we're hosting like Twitter spaces or similar to Clubhouse like talks. My total members in my Discord, 208. Total members of YouTube, 752. Total on IG, 828. The welcome tab, obviously it just lets you know people join your Discord so I can, be aware of what type of content I want to get out to those guys or at least say what's up, welcome. The rules tab, obviously any different rules, which mostly mine are just don't be, an ass. As long as, you're not doing that, you're pretty much straight. The announcements tab. So say I have an announcement like, we're going to do a Zoom call here, hop into the Zoom call. It's going to be Sunday at, October 10th at 8 a.m. Right. So you check the announcements for that. Say you want to join the Patreon, but you're not sure about it. So you had some questions, you can go ahead and throw it in there. And then everything is pretty self-explanatory, right? So if we continue looking on the left-hand side, oops, give me 1 second. If we keep looking on the left-hand side, these are my main chat functions. So if you have a question, obviously you're going to throw it into the questions channel, right? Makes sense. If you just want to talk in the public chat or we play games in here, that's where you would do that. Like I said, pretty self-explanatory. Alpha, like, I want some alpha. I want to know like what everyone's talking about. What's the new hot thing? You hop into the alpha chat, the giveaways chat. This is specifically for Patreon members chat. Schedule a call. And then maybe you want to know something about staking or different people you should follow or different news articles that come out. Actually, for mine, I have a YouTube channel that automatically just uploads with content that I like watching on YouTube. So that way it's automatically shared with you guys to make it easy, right? Oh, you have an image. The reason why these are broken down so specifically, so that way you can scroll through and be like, I need a specific infographic. Boom, you can find it. I have a specific chart I wanted to find. And then maybe you go down to the chartings, right? Oh, there's a chart here. Of course, the charts aren't going to load now. Boom, right? Shout out to Sniper Skrill. So I just wanted to kind of point out like what people's mindsets are when they're building these Discords. They're trying to make it as easy as possible for you, and as specific as possible for you to find the information you want. One of the biggest tools that I use is the search function. So if we're just in public chat, or you can be anywhere in the Discord, and say I want to know specifically about like the price of Solana. So I just type in the ticker $SOL, and I search that. Now it's going to tell me that has been typed in 118 times. So someone has spoken about Sol 118 different times. And if we can look at the most recent one, which was just today, and you can pull up like some of the oldest ones it was talked about. Now the Discord was just started in August, so back in August they were talking about it. Now let's say someone is talking about a specific gaming project like Crabada. Like, so I want to talk about Crabada. So Crabada, Crabada. I search Crabada. And okay, I can see it was mentioned in January, early in January, right? Now I want to jump to this message. So see, when you hover over, it says jump. So I go ahead and jump to this message. And now I can read about, when someone mentioned Crabada, what were they talking about? Look at these numbers for Crabada. I think it's a big undervalued and buying a healthy amount here on January 6th, right? So you can jump through and see like, oh, I want to know about nodes. So I just type in nodes and I search nodes. And we can see nodes have been mentioned 143 times, right? So then you can just scroll through and see what type of content you want to look at for nodes, or you can just click old. If you click old, it'll bring up the oldest time someone mentioned a node, and then you can click on that, and then you can just scroll through there. So I just think that's a super underused tool when it comes to looking through Discords, is using the search function. So that's pretty much it. Now that you have your security settings for MetaMask, your security settings for the Discord, once you really break it down and start looking, don't get overwhelmed, right? Just break it down. You say, okay, what do I want to talk about? I want to go into the blockchains tab and see if they talk about any different blockchains, right? Or using the search function, again, to me is the best function. You say, I want to know about, Bitcoin. You just type in Bitcoin. You search Bitcoin, then you click on some of the times Bitcoin was mentioned, which obviously that would be a lot, 450 different times. So hopefully that helps some of you guys out. You're able to gain some knowledge through that. Again, if you could, give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe. I'd appreciate it, AKA hashtag don't forget to pay. Shout out to Hotshot. Again, if you can, give him a follow on Twitter. Hop into his Discord if you'd like. There's a lot of gems that you can be picked up. And other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate you, family, and peace out.